So I am here today to discuss the bill I will introduce next week to preserve this amazing landscape as the Browns Canyon National Monument and Wilderness. Browns Canyon is a unique natural resource. Hundreds of thousands of visitors come back year after year to raft or kayak the canyon's exciting whitewater or fish the Arkansas River. But there's a lot more to this landscape, as you all know, than just the river. The rugged and remote lands to the east feature quiet canyons and rock formations, provide outstanding habitat for bighorn sheep and elk, and feature sweeping views of the collegiate peaks in Arkansas Valley. And due to its comparatively low elevation, recreationists can enjoy it year-round. Browns Canyon is also a vital economic resource. This landscape supports thousands of jobs from river outfitters and ranchers to the Main Street businesses of Salida and Buena Vista. And its impacts extend far beyond just Chaffee County. Outdoor recreation is a core part of our state's economy. These numbers, I think, will really make that case. Outdoor recreation supports 125,000 direct jobs, $13.2 billion in consumer spending, and almost $1 billion in state and local tax revenue. And that's why I can say with confidence that when we work hand in hand with communities to preserve public lands, we're supporting jobs, our economy, and Colorado's high quality of life. Our world-class natural amenities are one of our greatest economic engines, and preserving public lands help keep jobs, entrepreneurs, and investment moving to and thriving in our state. Now I want to acknowledge all of you here and give you a little bit of a historical perspective. I became engaged in this movement, and it really has been a movement to recognize this special area because local residents and businesses asked me to. And over the last 18 months, I've developed this bill working side by side with Chaffee County leaders, residents, businesses, and many other stakeholders. We've held several public meetings, received thousands of written comments, and conducted more than 50 personal face-to-face meetings. The resulting bill is emblematic of how public lands bills should be done. That is from the bottom up and reflecting what the communities want. And I want to thank Jill Ozarski particularly. I think you all, let's give her a big round of applause. And in that spirit, I want to extend really, truly a heartfelt thank you to all of you who are here today and the stakeholders who couldn't make it today, who've shared their time to help develop this common sense proposal. So here's the result of your hard work. I'm going to share some of the details. This bill first designates 22,000 acres along the Arkansas River Canyon and surrounding backcountry as the Browns Canyon National Monument, including 10,500 acres as wilderness. Number two, it preserves visitor access as it is now. Therefore, most visitors will experience the new national monument. You can hear I'm assuming we're going to get this done, by the way. We'll experience the new national monument by whitewater rafting through the canyon or by driving from U.S. Highway 285 into one of the two existing recreation sites where they will find parking, campgrounds, trails, fishing, and boating access. Number three, the new monument will protect existing legal uses as they are now. So fishing, hunting, livestock grazing, commercial outfitting, water supplies, mountain biking, and motorized use all continue as they have been. Now this bill is very similar to the draft that I released in the spring, but there have been some important updates based on community input relating to livestock grazing and mining in the river. And I want to share with you how we've addressed those recent local concerns. First, I work closely with the Colorado Cattlemen's Association and local ranchers to add language to ensure they can continue to run livestock in the area and transfer their grazing allotments to the next generation. I also made a boundary adjustment to exclude cattle watering tanks from the National Monument. Ranching is a critical part of Chaffee County's economy and our state's agricultural heritage, and I'm committed to ensuring it remains that way. I drove over, by the way, with John Bristol, who some of you know is a Chaffee County product, and I was mentioning to him that on the drive-thrus I mentioned to you all earlier, Wednesday and then Saturday, because of the snow, you could see the fair number of cattle that that are in this valley. It is an important part of the economy here, and I think works hand in glove with other economic activities here. So first we worked with the Cattlemen's Association to ensure that they can continue to run livestock in the area. Second, the bill now bans commercial scale mining for the bed and the banks of the river, which protects water supplies, boaters, and anglers. And these changes are a great example of why I decided to propose a national monument for this area. A national monument is a special designation that sets an area aside for conservation, but it's flexible and thus can be crafted to match local conditions such as commercial businesses, recreation, and livestock grazing. Another key point I want to make is that this will not be managed and it will not be like a National Park Service monument. Instead, the monument will stay under the same management as it has now. The BLM, the U.S. Forest Service, and the Arkansas Headwaters Recreation Area. Now, lest you say, well, that's a unique way of managing this monument, there are actually 27 other national monuments across the country that are managed by the BLM and or the U.S. Forest Service, including 2 here in Colorado, Canyons of the Ancients and the new Chimney Rock National Monument, both of which are in the southwestern part of our state. So, it's an emotional day for me. It's an important day for all of us. I just again want to say how proud and how honored I've been to work hand in hand with local Coloradans to produce this legislation. Together we proudly introduced this bill so that future generations of Coloradans can enjoy the Browns Canyon National Monument and experience this unique mix of exciting whitewater and wilderness backcountry.